The most exciting part about being a firefighter is the brotherhood and camaraderie of it all. When we aren't training or running calls, we're out here in the bay, hanging out, smoking a cigar, playing football, you name it, we're doing it. Where else can you get paid to go hang out with your closest friends? We are hanging out with each other 24 plus hours at a time, 10 days a month, 120 days a year. And I believe these experiences are what caused me to be the Dustin I am today, and I've instilled these traits. These traits are empathy, work ethic, and self-awareness. There have been many nights out here spent in the bay, hours and hours and hours talking about anything under the sun, whether that's calls we ran, personal problems, or even just random knowledge that some of these guys have. This is what has taught me empathy. There is no difference in these guys than there are your friends or your family. And a good example of this would be one of my buddies recently passed away in an apartment fire. Firefighters over the nation all together come together under various charities and donated over $500,000 to his family. We might be co-workers, but we're there for each other just like family and friends. Being around motivated people help you to be motivated. I believe that even the laziest people who hang around highly motivated individuals can also be motivated to do things together. Your brothers and sisters in the fire service all strive to be better in their daily life, and they want to be the firefighter that has to come to their family if their family ever was in need. This gave me a new perspective on where I am today, and has taught me that I need to come in and learn something every day and just learn to be better. And finally, self-awareness. I've come to realize that I believe in God, and I believe a big part of that is being in the fire service. I think that it would be hard to believe that anybody who's in the fire service could not think that there was something bigger than themselves out there. There's also been a lot of choices I've made in my life, a lot of people that I realized I can and can't trust, a lot of things that I've thought to be true that weren't true, and all of this has just come to life since I've been a firefighter and just sitting out here in the bay talking with other guys or just learning things on the job. I believe I've learned more about myself in the 3 years that I've been in the fire service than the 18 years of the rest of my life put together. The way I see myself is very energetic, optimistic, self-driven, and the life of the party. My coworkers would describe me as motivated, very talkative, spontaneous, and just special in my own senses. Something I really like about myself is I am very self-motivated. I go and take classes for work outside of work, usually on my own time and my own money. I do this so that I can become better at my job. My coworkers would say that it's that I keep them on their toes, that I'm very energetic, and when I come in, I can usually make a pretty dreary day better. Finally, if I could change one thing about myself, it would be that I could spend more time with my family and my friends. Like I said, if I'm not at work, I'm usually taking classes somewhere. I think that I could really improve this, and I deserve it to myself and my friends and my family to kind of cut back on all that. I'm only 22, I have plenty of years, and just really live my life. Something my coworkers would change about me is how I don't have a filter and I kind of just say what I'm thinking. I think that they would change this, that I kind of think a little bit before I say stuff, and maybe that I don't even talk as much, period. In conclusion, I'm lucky enough to have one of the best jobs in the world and to be a part of a great brotherhood. This is a fulfilling job, but I feel like we always need to unwind from the chaos by just hanging out with your coworkers and just being able to enjoy this time at work with close friends. Thank you.